there, this is Delois Allen, the team lead for Radiant Real Estate Group, and I'm bringing to you today our Radiant Tip of the Week. So guys, we got some calls about, hey, with COVID-19 going on and, us practicing social distancing, staying at home, how in the world am I going to close? How am I going to make it to or come to in person to the closing table? With all the technology that we have going on, is there anything that we have as to where I don't have to go to the closing table? And the answer is yes, 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 and yes again. So what closing attorneys and title companies, what they're doing, or title agencies, what they're doing is hosting virtual closings. And guys, hey, it works just the same. So what a virtual closing is, it's almost like a Zoom call for your closing. So you would, first of all, you need to make sure that if that's something that you would want to do, that your attorney can facilitate a virtual closing. The next thing you would want to do is let your lender know, hey, lender, whoever your lender is, I would like a virtual closing. I don't want a power of attorney, someone signing in my stead. I do not want a mail away closing where the documents are coming to you, you sign, they send it, and then it goes to the other part, all that. Hey, I want to actually, be present, but virtually present. So once all of the key players, and of course let your realtor know, that you would like a virtual closing. Once all of the key players are on the same page about you wanting your virtual closing, what they'll do then, the attorney will just set it up in a way where you dial into a video call, hi, I'm here, I'm alive. They'll need a actual copy of a driver's license, and then you hold it up and verify that is you. And you do have to verbally consent on the call that this is something that you want. It brings to mind how if you are paying a bill or something like that over the phone, or purchasing something, which I do often over the phone, and they'll say, do you consent to this charge, or do you consent to something? The same thing with the virtual closings. Your attorney will say, do you consent to a virtual closing? And you should then say yes, because that's something that you wanted to do. So, guys, this really just shows us how the real estate market, we're not trying to go back to 2008. We're doing everything that we can. We're being creative, innovative, flexible, resilient during these times. And what's in my heart is to make sure that I'm taking care of my customers, taking care of my clients to the best of my abilities. But not only that, reaching out to those vendors, reaching out to those attorneys. Hey, how can you help in this situation, or what measures have you put in place during this time? Reaching out to those lenders. Some lenders are raising their minimum credit scores that they will accept on whatever loans, FHA, VA, conventional loans. They're raising their debt to income ratio requirements. So as that happens, and that's just really to protect the economy, but as that happens, now we have to know, okay, well, we know that's going on. What can we do to make sure that your process is protected? If you are under contract right now, we've mentioned this back before in a past Radiant Tip of the Day, we heavily advise that you have a COVID-19 special stipulation in your contract. But also, go ahead and consider, or if you're just thinking about purchasing or selling, go ahead and consider having a virtual closing. That way, it's already in place. Any paperwork that needed to be done for it is already done, and you're good to go. And hey, if you decide not to have a virtual closing, then okay, that's fine as well. But at least you've done the pre-work to have one. So that's our Radiant Tip of the Week for today. If you notice, today is Monday, not Sunday. So we decided to move our Radiant Tips of the Week to Mondays, because Sundays are, you know, it's a day for you to do rest. It's a day for you to spend time with family. It's a day for you to worship, you know, if you worship on Sundays. And it's been placed on us that, you know, we really just leave Sundays to family time and all that. And Monday, we start off our week with a radiant tip. So it's still, you know, a good thing, and it's still us coming to you with little tidbits of information, just to move forward in your process. But we have gone ahead and changed our weekdays for our radiant tips of the week. Okay, guys. Also, we have our sellers, our home selling for success webinar. A lot of you have signed up already, but hey, if you're thinking about selling a home, or if you just, maybe you don't want to sell your home, but you want to prepare yourself for if you ever do need to sell your home, go ahead, register for our webinar. We will have prizes, giveaways, as we always do. We just have to mail them out, you know. So we look forward to seeing y'all, and thank y'all for tuning in. Bye.